Hi, thank you so much for joining me and welcome to this extra special yoga practice. So this class is designed to release stress, calm the mind, ease away any tensions or niggles in the body and help you to deeply relax. It's perfect to do just before bedtime or for those days when you're feeling extra busy and you just need some time for yourself. So to begin, we're going to need a couple of pillows and a cushion. You could always use a yoga bolster and also a blanket. And if you want to really set the scene, you might light some candles and pop on your favourite soothing Spotify playlist. So when you've got everything, come and stand up. And we'll take the feet about hip distance apart. Little softness in the knees. Think of spreading the toes nice and wide. Maybe just roll the shoulders away from the ears. And then take a moment, lower your gaze down. Let's take an inhale through the nose. And a big sigh through the mouth. Inhaling. Exhale. Let's do that one more time. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. So from here, bring your hands together. Just start to rub them together, generating a little bit of heat to make sure that your hands feel nice and warm. Now I'm going to cup the hands over the eyes and then just taking a moment, adjust to the darkness there. Continue to breathe in and out through your nose. Let's just begin this journey of turning our attention inwards. So become aware of that darkness behind the eyelids. Maybe even notice if there's any colours that are manifesting there. And get a sense of how you're feeling right now. Physically, mentally, emotionally, and energetically. Allowing the whole body to relax as much as you possibly can. And start to blink the eyes open, take in little shards of light. And releasing the hands down. And bring your middle finger and index finger to your temples. And just very lightly start to make little circles there. So don't apply too much pressure. We can go one way and then the other way. And then slowly take that upwards towards your forehead. Circular motions. You might even do a big sweeping motion over the forehead and down the line of the hair all the way to the ears, down to the jaw. Let's do that again. So fingertips on the temples and then slide to the forehead, up, down and around. And then bring the hands back up towards the scalp. A little bit of a massage there. Down towards the earlobes. Little massage behind the ears. Down into your jaw. Maybe just release the jaw, open the mouth. down into the neck. Little massage the back of the neck, the back of the skull. Down into the shoulders, and then slowly release, hands down. Okay. So let's just begin to shake the fingers out, shake the arms out. Then we're going to go a little bit side to side. We can let the feet go, the hips go. Just a little bit of a shake out. Get the legs involved. And then bring your hands kind of upwards so that the elbows are at a 90-degree angle. And we're just going to go a little bit side to side. Again, we can let the feet go. There we go. If you see your neighbour peering in, you can always close the curtains. Release the hands down, just again a little bit of a shake out. Get the whole body involved. There we go. And then slowly come back through centre. Let's bring the hands to the heart, Anjali Mudra, calming the whole mind and body. Returning back to centre. As you inhale, sweep the arms up, look up. As you exhale, bring the hands down to the heart. Inhaling, sweep the arms up. Exhaling, bring the hands down to the heart. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Take a moment to pause. Let's bring the right hand to the hip. Reach the left arm up and over. You can let that hip kind of move over to the left a little bit. Breathe here. Make sure that top arm is straight. And slowly come back through centre, switch sides. Breathing in and out through the nose. Slowly release and interlace the hands behind the back. Bend the elbows a little bit. Think of pushing the elbows away from you, behind you. And then think of drawing those hands downwards. Keep a teeny tiny bend in the elbows. And then think of lifting the heart upwards towards the sky. Try not to tilt the head too far back. And slowly release. Give the shoulders a little bit of a roll. And then again, hands to the heart. Okay. Well done. So we're going to come all the way down, sit down now, and we'll come into our first posture. So for this, we're going to need our blanket. So grabbing your blanket, we're going to roll it up into like a makeshift bolster. And what we're going to do is place one pillow at the top of the mat. Little bit of space between your pillow and rolled up blanket, and then another pillow further down the mat. That's going to be for our knees. So what we're going to do is come to lie down, and this blanket is going to be just underneath our shoulder blades. Oh, there we go. So just wiggle around if you need to, get comfortable. So blanket just underneath the shoulder blades. If you need more cushioning behind the head, feel free to grab that other cushion, place it there, or even underneath the knees. And you should feel a release now for the chest, for the back. I'm going to bring those arms out by the side. And just take a moment to pause, close your eyes. If there's any little jiffles or moves that you need to make to get a little bit more comfortable, make them now. And then just notice ground underneath you, feeling supported by the earth underneath you. And feeling this opening through the chest, through the heart center. If your mind feels quite busy, then I invite you to just stay focused on your breath, to notice the inhalations and exhalations. And that slight pause in between each breath. Maybe just notice if you're gripping on anywhere, if there's any tension in the body that you can just let go of right now by just inviting softness into that area. Maybe it's a little bit around the lower back, just let that go, or the arms or feet. Relax the muscles of the face. So we'll take just another full breath. And almost giving yourself like a hug, wrap your arms around you. We're going to do a little side to side movement now. So I find it quite helpful to bend my knees and then just a little sway side to side. Just remember that if anything doesn't feel right, you can back off. It's your body, it's your practice, and so you just do what feels right. And coming back through centre, we're going to make our way up now, so you might want to roll over to one side and make your way back up. We're coming into a child's pose. So grab your pillows. I'm going to place them lengthways. And with your big toes to touch, your knees a little wider. I'm going to fold down over the pillows. And then just allow the head to rest down. Get yourself nice and comfortable. Close your eyes. And we'll just take a few moments here to pause. Feeling the breath in the back of the body. So if this feels too much, what you might do for the knees is place that blanket over the calves, underneath the thighs. That's just going to take a little bit of pressure off the knees. And we can come sit back down. Find your breath. Feel the earth underneath the palms, that steadiness underneath you. And switch your head the other direction, just so we're balancing out both sides. Let's take another full breath. And then slowly come all the way back up. Take your time. Okay. So the next posture that we're going to come into is called Crocodile pose. So this time, I'm just going to place my pillows kind of towards the top of the mat, and they're going to sit behind my armpits. I'm going to make a little pillow with my forearms, with my arms, to rest my head. And I'm going to bring the forehead down and just take a few moments to pause. You might widen the feet a little bit. You might even place that cushion underneath the forehead and use that as a prop. I quite like to use my arms. So we'll take one more breath here. And we're going to make our way into Sphinx pose. So simply bringing forearms down now, facing forwards, palms face down. You might just have a little wiggle of the hips, make sure there's no compression in the spine. Think of drawing the shoulders back. And again, what you might do here is just prop your head in your hands. And we'll just take a few moments to pause here. And if this feels too much for your lower back, you might just walk those elbows forwards a little bit to release some of that pressure. And just find your breath. Breathe deeply in and out through the nose. And bringing that sense of calm into your day. Again, just try to relax the body. If there's any places holding on to tension, actively work to release those now. We'll take another full breath. And so from there, we're coming up into seal posture. We're not here for long. Be mindful again of your lower back. We're going to come onto the palms and walk your right arm underneath the left and just go as far as you comfortably can. And then from there, we're going to take the left arm over to the right and then just allow that head to drop down. And so if you want to take this deeper, we're walking the fingertips further away from one another. And if this feels too much, then of course we just bring the hands back towards one another. So this is constricting the throat a little bit. We're not here for too long, but continue to breathe deeply. Allow the head to relax down fully. And then slowly, let's unravel. Come all the way back and back into that seal posture with the palms down, arms straight. And we'll bring the left arm underneath the right as far as you comfortably can. The right arm over to the left. You might find one side feels a little bit different to the other. And again, we're relaxing the head down. And trying to breathe into the back body, around the shoulder blades. Feel that expansion of, with each breath, expansion of the rib cage, contraction as you exhale. And then slowly unravel. Okay, so we're going to come to lie on our side now, but a couple of things. What I like to do is get my blanket and kind of make it as a cushion for my bottom leg. So you can do that. We're going to take just one pillow and bring bottom arm all the way out and then use that to prop up the head. So just getting yourself nice and comfortable here. And then I'd like you to take that top arm, so it doesn't matter which side you rolled onto, by the way, we can start either side. Take the top arm and place it behind the back. Then we're going to start to roll the shoulder. So top shoulder, we're going to take it up, back, down and around. And just keep that going nice and slow. Feeling that tension easing away from the shoulder. Let's do one more. Then we're going to just take both arms forwards overhead. Just take a moment to pause. And gently prop yourself back up. Grab hold of that ankle of the top leg And think of drawing that top leg back behind you. And so you should start to feel your quad engage, but also into your back as well. So be mindful here. Nice and gentle. Breathe into this. Maybe a little engagement of the core just to hold you in place. And then slowly release. Well done. Okay, so we're going to take that over to the other side. So simply roll over onto your back and turn over. I'm going to swivel myself around, but you don't need to do this. And so just setting yourself up for the other side. So bottom arm is a little pillow for your head, and then take the top arm behind the back. Very slowly just start to roll that shoulder up, back, down, and away from the ear. Continue to find your breath, to breathe steadily, smoothly. Just a couple more. And then reaching both arms up and overhead. A moment to pause. And slowly propping back up. Grab hold of that top ankle and just think of pulling the leg back behind you. Again, little engagement of the core to keep you in place. And then hopefully you feel the quad switch on and a little bit into the back. You might straighten that bottom leg to steady you. So this is actually dancer posture, Naturasana, but we're doing it on our side rather than standing. So it's a back bend in yoga. And then slowly release. Okay, so come up onto your hands and knees. You might just leave these things where they are. And we'll do a few rounds of cat-cow. So as you inhale, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back. And as you exhale, rounding through the spine, chin to chest. Just do that a few more times for me. So this is a nice release for the back. Keep your eyes closed. Come back to center, neutral spine. And come to sit on the bottom. And we're going to come into a forward fold now. So we have a few options. Sukhasana, so this is cross-legged position. And if you have sensitive knees, or if you're quite tight in your back and your hips, this isn't going to feel comfortable. This is option one. I'm going to show you a couple more. But what we're going to do in a moment is bring the pillows on top of the legs. I'm going to fold down over it. Okay, so that's option one. Option two, we'll come into Baddha Konasana, bound angle posture with the soles of the feet together. But you might just slide them further away. And then again, we can bring those pillows and come in for that forward fold. Maybe even here. And then the third and final option is Paschimottanasana with the feet out in front of you. If you have sciatica, this is probably not the best option for you. And again, here we would just have the cushions down. The idea is we want to have a bit of a forward fold to soothe the mind. So I'm going to go for Sukhasana with the legs crossed. So just choose which one you're going for. Get yourself sorted. You might even have those pillows in front of you and fold down that way. So just make sure that you feel comfortable, that there's no tension anywhere in the body. You need to relax into this. Close your eyes. And again, we'll just take a few moments here. If you feel any tension that you're holding, again, just actively invite relaxation, release tension. Let's take just 5 more breaths. End of your next exhalation, very slowly unfold from wherever you are. Okay, so we're coming into a twist now, a spinal twist. I'm going to lie down and spin myself around again. So there's a couple of different options here. So by lying on your back, first of all, we're going to take our knees over to the left and our gaze to the right, so gentle belly twist. But what can feel quite nice is to place cushion under the bottom leg and then a cushion in between the legs. We can take a moment here. So this is option 1. Option 2, what we might do is find a supine pigeon. So we'll take the right ankle over the left knee and just allow those knees to flop over to the right. And you might just feel that slightly more around that outer sort of right hip and the right glute. So make sure you feel comfortable wherever you are. take one more breath on this side. And then gently, wherever you are, come back through centre. And we'll switch sides. So just taking a moment to set yourself up, whichever position you want to come into. So arms out, this time it's knees to the right, gaze to the left. If you want to do the slightly deeper variation, we'll take the left ankle to the right knee and then just allow those legs to flop over. You might shimmy the bottom back a little bit to deepen that stretch. Try to guide your breath downwards, so as far down as you comfortably can. Let's take another breath. And then slowly release. Okay, so we're setting ourselves up for Savasana now. So you might want to have a pillow behind the head, another one underneath the knees. You may grab your blanket and wrap it around you so you feel extra cozy. If you have an eye mask, you might use that to shut out the light, get even more comfortable. Whenever you're ready, lie down. Make any little jiggles, jiffles that you need to. Get yourself really comfortable. Palms face up towards the sky. And then lick the lips. Roll the tongue around the mouth. Just let the eyeballs fall back into the sockets. A little curl in the fingers. Just allow your natural breath to flow now. We're not trying to change the breath in any way. So I'm going to take you through a short guided relaxation. So just allow your mind to drift off. You can listen to my words or allow your subconscious to listen to my words. It doesn't really matter. And so as we take a deep breath in, just exhale through the mouth. And again, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. And start to breathe in and out through the nose. There's nothing you need to be doing right now. There's nowhere that you need to be except here, taking this time for yourself. And just know that you deserve this time and you need this time to function at your very best. And as you continue to breathe slowly, turn your attention to your body and notice how the body feels right now. So without trying to change anything, simply become aware of the sensations in the body. All you need to do right now is observe. However you're feeling right now is okay. And bring your awareness to the top of the head, the crown of the head. Again, just observe and notice what you can feel, any sensations. And move your awareness down to your eyes, your nose, and the chin. Down to your shoulders. Just notice each area and observe how it feels. Notice any areas of tension in your upper body. And then moving down towards the center of the body, to the belly area. Down to your hips. All the way down through the legs into your knees. All the way down to your feet. Take a moment to scan the whole body again, from the crown of the head all the way down to the tips of the toes. As you do this, if you do feel any tension, then just visualize the muscles here letting go of their hold, letting that tension go bit by bit until the area relaxes. And we can feel that softness coming in, that melting away into relaxation. And then repeating this mantra mentally as you breathe in, I feel calm. Mentally say to yourself, I feel calm. And as you exhale, I let go. And just continue to repeat that mantra. Inhale, I feel calm. Exhale, I let go. And then just dropping that mantra, allow your mind to drift for the final few moments of this practice. Just know that you can relax at any time that you need to. And this feeling of calm that you have right now can stay with you even after this practice has finished. You can bring that sense of calmness into all of your activities of the rest of the day, the rest of your week. So let's take another deep breath in. And as you exhale through the mouth, try to really let go of all the air in the body out of the lungs completely. In through the nose and out through the mouth. So let's just begin to wiggle the fingers and toes, bring a little movement back into the body. And when you feel ready, start to stretch, reach the arms up and overhead, point the toes, grow a little bit taller. And then gently roll over to one side, make a pillow with your hands and just pause there for a moment. I'd like you to take just a moment of gratitude for something or someone. And it can be something small, something big, or someone past or present. But just bring that person into your heart, into your mind. Feel the warmth that evokes within the body. A little warm fuzziness spreading throughout. And then very gently, we're going to make our way all the way back up into a seated position. So any comfortable seated position is good. So long as you feel okay, the spine is tall. And then folding the palms together at the heart. This respect that we have for each other, that I have for you, and all the great teachers that have gone before me, bringing this beautiful practice to us today. And so we'll take a gentle bow the head towards the hands, a gentle bow. May the light in me shine to the light in you. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me today. Thank you.